Hello, good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Anton. I'm one of the e-guides here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me or the other e-guides outside of the performance area. For those of you who have not been to America before, America is an American center here in Jakarta where we share information about the United States through our events. Here are some of our upcoming events. Okay, we are going to host a competition. It's actually the competition of America Hackathon Legal Technology. So for all of you who are interested in building technologies that can be applied into the legal world, you can join this competition by registering through our website, www.adamerica.or.id. The registration date is from November 6th through December 3rd, 2019. And in accordance with our 9th anniversary, we are hosting American 9th Anniversary Passport to Prizes. You can participate in this event by first getting a stamp card from at our member booth starting from December 1st up to December 8th. And after acquiring said stamp card, you can participate in events and also activities that we have here at America on Sunday and Monday for activities such as 3D printing, playing virtual reality games, and also playing some of our board games. And also on Tuesday to Saturday, you can participate in our events and you will get one stamp for each activity or event. And you can trade your collected stamps at America on December 8th and from 1 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. So if you'd like to participate in this Passport to Prizes, make sure to get your stamp card at America starting from December 1st. We also have a free service here at America. It's called Education USA. For those of you who would like to get a higher education in the United States, you can come to America and meet with our Education USA advisors. We have 2 Education USA advisors standing by, ready to help you plan your study to the United States. We're open every day from Monday to Sunday from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m., but on Saturdays we're open earlier from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. These are the highlights of our past events. We've been here since December 2010. We've held so many events and we're going to hold so many more. If you would not like to miss information on our upcoming events, you can become a member by going to our website, www.adamerica.or.id. Click register, enter your name and email address, and then we'll send you a newsletter once every week containing information about our upcoming events. America is also on social media. We have a Facebook account, a Twitter account, an Instagram account, a Snapchat account, a Stellar account, and we also have a YouTube channel. For those of you who still tweet, you can mention us at America and use the hashtag @America, and your tweets will be shown on our live tweet wall on your right side. Before we begin tonight's event, I have a few announcements for our friends here. Untuk teman-teman dari STIE bisa turun ke bawah untuk diisi tempat-tempat yang kosongnya. Terima kasih. Okay, to start tonight's event, I would like to invite Mr. Rakesh Surampudi from U.S. Embassy in Jakarta for the opening remarks.
Thank you, Anton. Selamat sore, selamat malam. It's good to be here. Thank you for coming to really a special event for us here at America. I don't know how many people here know what American holiday this is. Anybody know? Thanksgiving, right? It's an important holiday for us, for Americans, whether we're in the United States or overseas for a lot of us. And we're really lucky to have Patrick, Zach, and Jake, the Americans, here who are not spending their Thanksgiving with their families, but are here visiting Indonesia and visiting Southeast Asia to talk about something that's really important culturally for the United States, which is sort of what we call Americana. Some people now call it, folk rock or blues or bluegrass. But they're going to be here and performing a little bit for us and talking with our moderator about some of their experiences and taking your questions as well. One of the things that I always think about, I'm a huge fan of music, of folk music of all types, and certainly Americana. I was talking with my family today about Thanksgiving, and people in the United States have a tradition of Thanksgiving of, it's a good time to share food and share, drink and everything with your close relatives, but also to talk to them. And it's been very interesting because I think with the situation in the U.S. and the politics of the time, there's a lot of reporting that, there's sort of divisiveness or people are afraid to talk about issues over Thanksgiving. And, I had a cousin of mine who said, yeah, so-and-so is coming over tonight. We said no politics at the table. So it's been really interesting to see that the dynamic of the discussion has changed. So what we really need to find is ways that we can still talk. And certainly music and learning about music is a way that we can always talk, no matter what your political beliefs or cultural beliefs are. So I'm hoping that you get a sense of that from the performance today and the discussion as well. So I would welcome, and I hope they welcome your questions about the music itself, about how important it is to American history. The roots of a lot of this kind of music comes from things that are not positives. If we're talking about slavery, if we're talking about discrimination, if we're talking about expressing that feeling of alienation or maybe separation from this greater idea of America. But music really captures that and is a way to open a conversation and sort of build that next idea of America. So thank you again all for being here. I think you're in for a treat, and please enjoy the show.
Thank you, Mr. Rakesh Surampudi, for the opening remarks. And now I would like to invite our moderator for the night, Kanko Priyambudi.
Good evening, selamat malam semuanya. Udah makan belum? Suaranya masih lemes. Selamat malam semuanya. That's great. So thank you, Mr. Rakesh. It's been an honor for me being here. And thank you at America. Sebelum lebih jauh, saya mau sedikit menjelaskan sesuatu ke teman-teman. Nih, dari mana sih baju-baju orange? STIE Serang, jauh juga ya dari Serang ke sini. Tepuk tangan dong, sudah sampai di sini. So, today it's a Thanksgiving day, and today is a special day, and we have something special, but later. Wait, not yet. Oh, tadi sedikit sudah dijelaskan sama Pak Rakesh, akan ada yang show up dan perform nanti di sini, dan kalau mau tahu lebih banyak nanti akan ada question and answer nanti. Kita akan tanya jawab dan bisa langsung menanyakan ke mereka atau bisa nanti akan saya bantu untuk pertanyaannya. Jadi nggak usah takut karena kebetulan band ini saya belum akan memperkenalkannya ya. Band ini kebetulan ada di sini, jadi sangat sayang kalau dilewatkan untuk tidak ngobrol. Okay? So now we have special band from America. They have Patrick Ferris on guitar and vocals, Zach Sokolo guitar and banjo, and Jack Faulkner on the bass. Is it right? So please make some noise for the Americans.
Hey, how y'all doing? Good. All right. So yeah, we're the Americans. We're here from Los Angeles, California. Thank you. And this is our very first day playing anywhere in Asia, as long as we've been a band. So it's great to be here. We're going to be playing just a bunch of our own songs now. Earlier today, we did kind of a lecture and played all kinds of different old American songs, but right now we're just going to play you a bunch of our songs, some of them old, some of them brand new. and then I'll be taking some questions from you. Just so I know, how if I speak like this, can you? How's your English? Can you understand me? Okay. Fine. Okay. Oh, great. All right. Well. What's that? Oh, it's fantastic. Fantastic. I can think of nothing else. Kissed your mother and father goodbye. Watched the world through meager eyes. Soon madness spread through everything you own, and the skin that holds your bones. Drive a long way in a borrowed car, chasing visions, whatever they are. Give me a piece of your lonesome mind. Give me a place with that heartache that's hard to find. Just don't give way to that 9-pound hammer. Climb down deep in that lonesome canyon. Out beyond the world you abandoned. Don't give way to the 9-pound hammer. You're an old good friend to me, and your own worst enemy. You learn the truth about the world within your mind, and there is no other kind. When you give way to that 9-pound hammer, climb down deep in that lonesome canyon. Out beyond the world you abandoned. Don't give way to the 9-pound hammer. It'll fix your feet so you cannot walk. Fix your tongue so you cannot talk. Fix your eyes so you cannot see. Fix your heart till you're lost at sea. You crack the weakest, bravest smile. I pulled up a chair to talk a while. You put a hand on me and then you said, friends, there are no friends. Then you gave way to the 9-pound hammer. Climbed down deep in that lonesome canyon. Out beyond the world you abandoned. You gave way to the weight of that 9-pound hammer. Thank you so much. made me someone I'd always wished to be. Now that it's gone, I've had to go on making do with the memory. Yesterday somebody said you were out with someone new. People say those kinds of things, they're usually true. But it's been so long, even longing for you is sweet. I'm doing all I can to get you back again. I'm begging you, please, would you try? Oh, baby, try me again. I'm out on a limb. I want tonight. I've been a bad man. Be your last chance. Try me. You agreed to see me. I felt my blood turn blue. Keep me guessing, but it's a blessing just being here with you. You take my hand just to see if my heart is still true. But I'm all out of words. I don't have a whisper for nobody in the world but you. Yeah, you. Would you try? Oh, baby, would you try me again? I'll be your upright man. I'm going wild. For what might have been, be your last chance. Would you try me? Try me. Oh, darling. Oh, baby. Would you try? Oh, baby, you'll be out of this world. You'll be my girl at last. Thank you so much. One, two, three. We walked down by that old harbor lane. His face was cold, and all day long I'd been feeling the same. I was trying to let you know I was dying to be so bold. Spoke so easy, you tossed your head. You laughed at something I said. Helpless and spellbound, I followed you there. Gave me a leg up a fence, put the barbed wire, tore our flesh. Like it or not, baby, I right. Yeah, I guess you're right. You read my mind when you said goodbye. Our wounds, holes torn in our jeans, and every day from that night on, we'd wear scars above both our knees, where I bled for you and you for me. Vanished now to my memories when words I never confessed, softness in your eyes. But I've worn that memory half to death. Like it or not, baby, I'm stuck on you. Things could stay the same, but I feel brand new. Tongue was tied, but I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right. You take your time when you say goodbye. Thank you.
Tepuk tangan dong sekali lagi. Well, yeah, the Americans.
Yeah.
I've seen your videos on YouTube. There's a lot of videos. Really good, nice stuff, man. Sounds really great. Sounds really good. Especially on KXP Radio, Seattle. We've talking about. And then, probably I'm gonna ask you a couple questions that the audience might want to know first about the band. So, where do you guys came from? Is it all of you from Los Angeles, California, or not?
Yeah, I grew up in San Francisco,
Mhm.
but I've been in LA a long time. So yeah, we've been ever since we've been a band. We've all been in LA.
And how you guys been involved each other?
We've all known each other since high school.
So cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. So you guys playing from high school, starting the band from the high school or not?
Well, we were playing music together on and off, and then we started a band a few years after that.
Oke, jadi di Americans ini memang mereka berteman dari mereka sekolah dulu, dari high school, dan mereka sudah main musik dari saat itu juga. Mungkin bisa jadi influence buat teman-teman di sini kali ya, yang berteman lama nantinya bisa besar bareng atau sukses bareng, ya nggak sih? Amin. And then, why you guys name your band The Americans? Should I name my band The Indonesians? No?
It might be a better name, honestly. There was a photographer friend of ours who, when we were just playing the three of us, he was joining us on drums and backing us up for a little bit, and he had gotten into this photographer named Robert Frank, and Robert Frank's most famous work is a collection of photographs called The Americans.
Oh, I see.
And there are
I
these
see.
portraits from all over the United States.
So from him,
Yes.
He gave you guys name the Americans. So and then when the Americans formed for the first time?
We played our first show at the beginning of 2010.
It's been 9 years.
Yeah.
Watch out. Oh. It's a Telecaster.
It's a telecast.
Ya. Oke, mereka sudah memulai The Americans ini dari tahun 2010. So, kita lanjutin lagi kali ya. Kita continue lagi, nanti kita sambung pertanyaan-pertanyaan lagi biar makin intim, biar makin kenal deket sama kakak-kakak yang ganteng ini. Iya, pada senyum semua langsung. So back to The Americans.
I wish you were at all our shows. All right, we're gonna play a brand new song of ours. We just finished recording a new album that'll be coming out sometime next year, and here's a song from that album. All good true love is dead, old as the words on your tongue. Pendulum swings to a rest, a broken clock right all day long. You being alone after dark, 'cause every werewolf near, you have left your mark. I cannot leave without fear, but I was a moment too bold. Oh, but I was a moment too bold. And you hold the key to the kingdom. You hold the key to the kingdom. Wrapped around your wrist like a weapon. I am the one left standing. Rise all your demons apart, tearing at each other's hearts. Just look at the shape I'm in, dawn to return again. They have taken the place of your laughter, your form and your face. They have left behind your memory still in time. And I Okay, because as I said, we were doing a talk earlier today in this room on traditional American music. We have our other acoustic instruments here, banjo and fiddle. So I thought we'd try some songs that we originally wrote this way with these kind of older instruments. And in some cases, we don't play that way anymore. So we'll start with this one. Pleased to meet you, mister, you said softly after he caught your eye. You took a sip, the corners of your lips turned up upon his reply. Sometime on that evening, he took your hand and led you from the floor. Was it pleasure, was it grieving, that bound me wrapped and seething by your door? Your heart beat boldly like mission bells. My head was exploding, alone with the kiss and tell. And you say, me to sleep at night, wake me with a sharp bite. Every morning you cry, our love hasn't been squandered. Hold on a little longer and I'll be yours. Read me your stories and I'll follow along with open eyes. Their faces and their names and the places where they've been I'll recognize. And I'll stand beside them, I'll learn things they've come to know. Just as you describe them, you and I can never be alone. I watched your tongue slip across your lips. I had my heart set. I had no control of it. It was all in a moment, your body unburdened, say it wrong. You would turn to me and say, would you come sit near me? Every morning you cry, our love hasn't been squandered. Hold on a little longer and I'll be yours. Waiting on another lonely evening for you, I just can't be still. The crickets chirp, the walls stir. There's no part of me not aching for a thrill. At home and telling some red gold on the wall. Looked and fired and half words, didn't find my way home at all. It dark all evening, I held your body breathing so that I was still wide awake when you said I must be leaving. You sing me to sleep at night, wake me with a sharp bite. Every morning you cry out loud, hasn't been squandered. Hold on a little longer and I'll be yours. Next thing on the tune I'm humming, if it's long in coming, I don't mind. You ask me, how am I doing? Everything is ruined, and I say fine. You ask me, how am I doing? Ask me like I'm stupid, and I say fine. Thank you. Okay, we'll play another song now that we, this one in this case started out with Zach just playing the melody on the fiddle here, and and then it turned into a song from there. So every once in a while we get to play it this way, the way we originally started playing it. This is a song about an American soldier, a female soldier who served in Afghanistan. Oh, my sore-hearted darling, no way of telling how long you've been mine. Days slipped by like hours, bent over backwards for the love in your eyes. Talking, life's busy pleasure so distant from me. Well, the long ass talking, now I'm just as lonesome as I feared I would be. Hurry on home, I'll be yours still, awake by the phone. When the news came knocking, we wore the same expression all day. Porch rocking, we watch the stars chase the daylight away. It's a cold war, all the ones back home. She won a Bronze Star for heroism. Sinner a cause for alarm. When will she come running back in my arms? It's an old war for the brave and alert. What a bronze star pinned to her shirt. Beneath the dirt, thank you.
Woo! Once again, the Americans. Let's ruin. Hello, Adriana Dutomo and Samantha. Okay, so mungkin buat teman-teman yang entah baru datang atau dari tadi sudah datang, kalau kita dengar memang di Americans ini memainkan musik-musik tradisional Amerika, they playing folk music, old American music, traditional music. Mungkin kalau di sini banyak yang mainin musik-musik folk itu ada Iwan Fals, ya kita bisa lihat ada Iwan Fals mungkin, atau Dol Sumbang, atau mungkin kalau anak-anak yang kekinian itu ada Jason Ranti mungkin kalau ada yang tahu. Nah itu mereka mainin musik-musik yang folk juga. So we're going talking about their music. So guys, you guys playing lots of folk music, American music, traditional music. Why you guys choose this music? Why you play it?
What happened is that before we ever played music together, we all met, and that was what we had in common, is that we were all interested in old pre-war, World War II American music. And so when we first started playing together, we didn't have any songs yet. We didn't have anything of our own, and so that's what we played. We played old stuff to kind of start learning how to be in a band together.
And then why it's so important for you guys to playing this American folk music?
I think what's two things make it really important to me. I'd say the first is that old time music, as it's sometimes called, basically it's pre-war music, was made by people who had never heard one another or themselves. In other words, they didn't grow up listening to music the way you and I did. They only heard music from their church or from other musicians in the area. There was no recorded music yet. So what you hear from those early recordings, once they did capture it, is unlike anything that you'll ever hear again. It was just this one moment in time. And the second reason is that, as a consequence, everything in popular music, not just in America, but around the world, for the most part, has roots in that period of time.
Yep.
And that's so cool. That's what's interesting about it.
That was cool. Jadi itu kenapa, itu alasan-alasan kenapa mereka mainin American music, karena ada perang dunia itu, ada masa-masa itu yang memang musiknya long lasting sampai saat ini gitu, dan itu mau jenis musik apapun yang sekarang berkembang hingga saat ini yang banyak kita dengerin gitu ya, itu banyak terinfluence atau banyak diambil dari musik-musik yang ada di era itu gitu, dan berkembangnya dari sana. So I've seen on Google you've been 5 albums, right? 5 or?
Well, we've been on a number of releases, and then we've released a few things ourselves. But we've only released one full-length album, and our second one is coming out next year.
So I've seen from Google, first is the Americans. It's extended play EP
Yes.
on 2010,
Yes.
and then home recordings also extended play 2012,
Yes.
and then Son of Rogues Gallery 2013,
Yes.
right? And then another EP first recording 2016, and I'll Be Yours 2017, right?
Yes.
Nah, di album yang terakhir 2017 itu, I'll Be Yours itu rilis on July 7, right? With Loose Music.
Yes.
And debut at, jadi di chart nomor 15 on the UK Americana Top 40. Tepuk tangan dong. Wow. And rank 19 on the Indie Breakers chart. Wow. That's cool. Good job, man. It's really good. So, about the music itself, who band or musicians music influence to all of you, or mostly?
We have a lot of influences. I would say, I mean,
Because I see some Bob Dylan and then Willie
Absolutely.
Nelson,
Sure.
Bruce Springsteen,
yeah, definitely all of those.
and you mix all of it, and perhaps you can tell us who is the most influential music.
For me, writing lyrics and everything, probably Dylan.
Cool.
Yeah, it would have to be Bob Dylan for me. Do you have a most? You're very most.
Or perhaps you know Didi Kempot, perhaps?
What did he say?
It's Indonesian legend, actually. No.
Oh, they will be now.
Okay, let's continue with the music once again. The Americans.
3. You wake up in the morning to a rapping on your door. Someone working for the water, so get your feet on the floor. You go walking down the hallway, you feel the eyes on you, and you don't know what to think, don't know what they'll do. You do the prison yard walk, 1 hour a day. With your head in the clouds, your feet feel far away. You do the prison yard walk, you're feeling fine. You take them there one day at a time. Inmate receiving, new men walk in. Chains once worn baggy, now one thin. And I'm there by pockets, and they look you in the eye. Hell, you're just 23 and the world's already passing you by. You do the prison yard walk, no laces in your shoes. Well, y'all must pay for the lives we choose. You do the prison yard walk, your feet are flying. You take on it one day at a time. The girl who used to write you don't write you no more. You stared at a picture till your heart got sore. On another session, you're not allowed, but your memory gets hazy when word. You do the present I want. Keep an empty mind. Keep taking it one day at a time. When you heard every word in your dying mind, the same old voice you've been hearing your whole life. You keep yourself busy, you do the best you can do, and you call that killing time. When it's the time that winds up killing you, you do the present y'all want, 1 hour a day. And it's hard to believe it could be any other way. You do the present y'all want, right down the line. You take on it one day at a time. Thank you. Farewell. Okay, we're gonna play some more brand new songs here. Everything arranged in perfect rows, nicely done. My, look at her face, yes she does. She does look great, and if I could, I would escape. Silent tears, haven't seen her in years. Thank you much for being here, and for your condolences and compassion. Feeble hands on walking canes passing. The world is gone. People keep moving like nothing was wrong in my full life. Would I ever be to anyone what she means to me? Where's your brother? Well, he responded emotionally to the news. Words are said, never enough. Passages read, dusty old stuff. The bottom of the stairs, rest my bones alone. Close my eyes till nothing means a thing. After a while, nothing means a thing. The world is thin, it's gray skin. Tell the truth, there wasn't much left. Glad it's finally over with. So much for hanging in there. How you hanging in there, kid? Thank you. Stand true. to the wide world where many things are lost. But you didn't say you put down in writing whatever it takes, and no matter the cost, I'll stand true by you. That's what you'd have me do. Stand true by you. That's what you want me to do. Our retreat lasted then until now. The boys inside play cards at the table. I don't speak your name, but I have not forgot how. I stand true by you. That's what you want me to do. Stand true by you. That's what you'd have me do. Thank you. I'm going to switch guitars if that's okay. So I'm going to pull this. All right. Thank you. We're going to play one more song here, and it's another brand new one. This song is called Guest of Honor. You were on my mind right from the very start. Long before your memory weighed heavy on my heart. You took a long, long ride. You were fresh from school, new to the city, and the city breathed new life into you. Did you believe what you said about love when you left me landlocked, out of touch? Streets are crowded with happy fools. If you ever come and find me, baby, you'd be right beside me too. it seemed strange at first, but you got used to it. Found yourself a guest of honor any place you sit. I did what I could, you gave what you give. I cannot believe we have so much life left to live. Did you believe what you said about love? Always too much, never enough. Streets are crowded with happy fools. If you ever come and find me, baby, you'd be right beside me too. Diamond ring, feel like $1,000,000. I feel like nothing that you loved and everything you touched. Was it meant to last? I know better than to ask. You wanted a friend, you found a friend, you had a friend in me. Did you believe what's said about love? Tell me again, what's best for us? Streets are crowded with happy fools. If you want to come and find me, baby, you'd be right beside me too.
Well, yeah,
Thank you so
the
much.
Americans. So guys, you've been playing 10 songs, right? Is it all from your upcoming album, or?
Those last four were.
Okay, so last four will
last
be.
three. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I've seen on your tour schedule, so you'll be in Singapore tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Wow. And then after that, you'll be in Vietnam.
Yes.
And my questions, why do you choose Indonesia?
Well, what we do is we have this program of like talking about old music, and then sometimes we play concerts and everything. And we just form sort of connections with various U.S. embassies, and that's our way of getting over here. So we managed to. We were talking to the U.S. Embassy here, and they managed to get us here. And from that point on, we wanted to see where else we might go. While we were here.
Include promoting your albums, your songs, and everything.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's just a really it's a great way to see the world.
So, have you been to Indonesia before?
No,
Not
none of us.
at all.
No.
I thought. No. So, kita start mulai. So, we're gonna start a question and answers with all the audience yang mungkin mau nanya langsung sama the Americans, entah itu Patrick atau Zach atau Jake. Which one of you is Zach? You're a multi-talent guy, man. You playing guitar, you playing banjo, you playing violins and everything. And then you're Jake, right? Okay. Talking about American traditional music, mungkin untuk membuka pertanyaan, mungkin gua akan coba meminta ada yang nanya kali ya. There's a guy who played American music here. Mississippi Delta blues here. A guitarist, really great guitarist here. Probably he wanna ask something about you guys and your music. Tepuk tangan buat Adrian Adi Utomo. Boleh pinjam mikrofon? Bebas mau nanya apa, Kang Mas?
Oh, okay. Actually, I kind of stopped breathing when you pick up that K, a K guitar, and now I can see there are two Ks there. why do you choose K instead of like the obvious, I don't know, like Telecaster or something for this kind of music?
They brought a Telecaster too.
Oh yeah, they did. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh. You want this?
It sounds.
Oh right.
Yeah, they sound really great. I think a lot of the reason they were more budget guitars in the old days is that they maybe weren't constructed so precisely as like a Fender or a Gibson or a Gretsch, but they sound great.
Yeah. It's yeah. I suppose like they got that sort of period correct quality to it. I suppose.
It's also one of the only ways that I could afford to have a 50s bass.
That's right.
You know, they were cheap then, and
Yeah.
they're still affordable now.
Right, of course. Yes.
And then ini lagi ngomongin, jadi Mas Adrian nanya soal gitarnya. From what year? This bass and guitar.
So this is actually from the early 60s, not quite the 50s. Early 60s.
Early 60s, right.
Jadi dari awal-awal tahun 60 gitarnya. Tuaan gitarnya daripada saya loh. Really sounds great. And then the others, why you choose the vintage guitars?
They just tend to sound better to us. I mean, there's a quality to those instruments when they were making them back then that sound really great.
And reach what you want.
Yeah,
It sounds
they
what
just
you
sound
want.
like
And what you
little-
need.
Yes.
Oke. Atau ada yang mau ditanyakan lagi Mas Adrian?
Nah, I can't think of any, but I mean, I love the music. It's I don't know, the closest thing I can think of. It's not exactly jug band, but it's great, man. Like,
Thank you.
Love it.
Thanks so much.
Tepuk tangan buat Mas Adrian. Ada lagi yang mau nanya? Soal musiknya, soal apa? Jomblo atau enggak? Udah pasti tuh kan. Kelihatan kan? Anyone? Berdiri Mas. Nah, biar kelihatan
Right.
gantengnya.
First of all, before I get to the question, so very cool, by the way, very cool performance. I really enjoy it, and yeah, it's really cool to see the insights of this genre, Americana, right?
Americana.
Right. So yeah, I've been listening to this. I've been really liking this one song. It's a country song that's called "Big Iron" by Marty Robbins. Maybe you know. Oh yeah, cool.
Marty Robbins. Yeah.
It's so yeah. The question is like country music and Americana. Is it a different thing, or is it a subgenre or something? Like
Americana is a title that gets thrown around a lot, and it can mean a lot of different things because it's never really been fully defined. It's fairly a new concept.
oh, it's a new
Yeah,
genre
a new
entirely.
genre,
So
so-
I thought it is a subgenre or
So
something.
for
or-
instance, I would say that like country that doesn't sound
yeah.
ultra like radio pop
Oh, I see.
is could be Americana. You
Oh, I
know?
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the performance
the-
right there. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice. Ada lagi yang mau nanya? Oh, sampingnya sekarang. Janjian berarti dia.
First of all, I really like the music at all. This is the first time I ever meet you guys, the Americans.
Of course you will.
Of course, I am.
I can see that.
Yes. My only question is, how did you guys first met? Like, when did you guys first met? Is it from high school or a club or somewhere?
Yeah, we all started playing music kind of together, at least on and off in high school. But I've known Jake since we were born. That's true. And then Jake met Zach, early side of high school.
Oh, that's how. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I met Zach at there was a local store that had a lot of folk instruments, and he was working there. And I heard him play, and that's how we first met.
Oh, that's the first you guys involved.
Yes, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Really cool. Really cool
Thank you.
performance.
Thank you,
I like it very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Dari sisi yang sebelah sana mungkin ada yang mau nanya lagi. Sebentar Mas, biar dibantu mikrofonnya.
So are we allowed to take requests tonight? Because I'm really interested to hear you guys play "The Wanderer" by Dion, if you guys know it. Yeah.
The Wanderer by Dion and Big Iron by Marty Robbins are like two of my favorite songs of all time.
What a coincidence, eh? Boleh request kan? Mas?
Boleh.
Okay. Yeah.
The request. You just ask him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sing that song, right?
Well, yeah, that will be my question. It's more like a request, really. So thanks a lot.
I mean, maybe.
Try it.
Maybe we'll just play a little bit of it. Is that okay? Well, I'm the type of guy that likes to roam around. Never in one place, I go from town to town. When I find myself with a falling busted girl, hop right into that car of mine and drive around the world. They call me the Wanderer. Yeah, I'm the Wanderer. I go around, 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 around. Well, it's Mary on my left arm and it's Daisy on my right. Mary is the one that I'll be with tonight. When they ask me which one I love the best, well, I tear open my shirt and it's a rosy on my chest. Well, I'm the Wanderer. Yeah, I'm the Wanderer. I go around, 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 around. Oh, well, I roam from town to town, living life without a care. Well, I'm as happy as a clown, oh, with my two fists of iron, but I'm going nowhere. Well, I'm the type of guy who likes to roam around, never in one place. I go from town to town, on and on till whole lot of the best. Hop right into that car of mine and drive around the world. They call me the Wanderer. Yeah, I'm the Wanderer. I roam around, 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 around. They call me the Wanderer. Yeah, I'm the Wanderer. I roam around, 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 around.
Oh yeah. Oh, hang on a little bit. Well, it's not just a little bit. You play the whole song, right? Ada lagi yang mau nanya? All people enjoyed your performance tonight. They were really good, really great. Put your hands together on the Americans. Tadi ada yang mau
Thanks,
nanya?
Sean.
Silakan Mas.
Maybe it's a bit too early, but after you give talk this afternoon in here and now giving a performance, is there any talk to do a tour or concert in Indonesia in the future, or even Southeast Asia
We
tour?
would love to. Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to.
Can't wait for it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ada lagi yang mau nanya? Itu masnya tuh.
Hello.
Hey.
It's nice having you guys here.
Thank you.
When you play your song, it's not about only a good music, but it's like you telling us a story. So how do you get the inspiration in songwriting?
The inspiration for the songs, for the stories?
Sure.
I mean, this is just speaking personally. We were talking a little bit about this earlier, actually, how sometimes when Zach's writing music, Zach writes a lot of our music, and sometimes when he's writing music, it just comes from recording everything that he's playing around that time and then listening back and finding the thing that actually sticks out and it seems like it works, you know. And as far as the stories themselves, a surprising amount of them, surprising to me anyway, are not things that I thought of ahead of time. They're kind of, the music will come about, and then I will, based on that music, I'll start writing down some words and phrases that seem to go with it and make some kind of sense. They just occur to me while I'm doing that, and then from there I'll turn it into some kind of story. And that can be really challenging. Sometimes it doesn't work out.
Mau ada yang ditanyain lagi, Mas? Mungkin saya sedikit menyambung dari pertanyaannya. To continue the questions, what is the message of your music, or most message of your lyrics or musics?
You know, I've never thought about it. I think it would have a lot to do with the person who is listening to it.
Or just outcomes naturally from what you sing or what you hear from television or surround you?
Songs, the lyrics that I write tend to either be about myself or about characters. Like they're completely independent of myself. And I'm just injecting my own sort of emotional responses into their story and trying to make their story more personal. But it doesn't, and then there are other songs that are more from the first person. I would say one thing is our songs that are about other people, we try not to, I don't ever try to make it go anywhere in terms of a start and a finish of a story. To me, it's more about creating the overall sense of who this person is in this moment. So I've noticed a lot of our songs, whoever it is in the story, the character will end up exactly how they started out. There's no real like twist or turn to it. It just kind of, maybe so.
I find, having worked with Patrick, for such a long time, that in these songs, while we begin and end with the same place, there's an opportunity for them to have a change or a growth, and for whatever reason, you usually don't give them that opportunity to take that opportunity.
Okay, that's the most lyrics, all of your lyrics talk about, so it can be from anywhere. It can be from yourself or everything around you. Jadi mungkin tadi coba untuk ditanya soal yang paling sering ditulis liriknya soal apa sih? Gue berharapnya tentang cinta gitu, ternyata enggak. Ternyata dari dalam diri, apa yang terjadi, apa yang dilihat, dirasa di sekitar. Nah, itu bisa jadi lirik, dan mungkin teman-teman juga bisa, kita juga semuanya bisa belajar dari situ kali ya. Nggak cuma untuk sekedar untuk membuat lirik musik, tapi juga bisa yang lain-lainnya, tulisan atau apapun. Ada lagi yang mau nanya? Berdiri Mbak.
Hello, first of all, I would say that I really like "I'll Be Yours." It is my favorite song from your album, and
Thank you.
and I'm so curious about the story behind the song. Like, where did you guys get the inspiration when you write "I'll Be Yours" like that? Can you guys please tell us?
Sure.
Thank you.
It was a piece of music that I've been working on for a long time, and again, the words kind of came to tell a story after the music, and it was about about something happened to me in high school. Yeah. Yes.
Terjawab? Ada lagi yang mau nanyakan?
Oh yeah. I think there's one over here.
You guys have 3,000 people around.
Hello, good evening. And I believe you are from California, is it correct? So I think I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to all three.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
And I just want to ask about the vintage guitars that you actually play. Just want to ask how many guitars that you will try until you found these guitars that you actually like. Actually, I want to ask that because maybe you cannot actually buy a new guitar or something, but you choose something from the 60s. It's quite interesting for me, actually. Just want to ask.
How many did you try for you?
Mic right there. Thank you. Yeah, we travel around a lot, touring around the States, and we always stop in little guitar shops and stuff on the way. So, I don't know, hundreds of them probably. Yeah.
You kind of get a sense over time of what things are overpriced or underpriced, and so if you find a guitar at a good price and it sounds better than all the others that you've tried other places, same model, but you find them in other places, then you pick them up.
This bass, I was with Patrick, and we went to a guitar convention, and I found it, and I really liked it, but I passed on it. And he actually got it for me for my birthday, like maybe 10 years ago, about maybe just under that. But I've had it ever since. It's been pretty much my only bass. So.
Yeah, and my electric guitar that I play, I don't have it with me, but the one I play back in LA looks just like that guitar and that bass. It's like in between. So they almost match.
Those guitars, I think, really means a lot to you, actually.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Tepuk tangan dong. Any questions? Ada lagi yang mau nanya? Atau mungkin mau nanya soal pengalaman mereka. They do a lot of travelings, right? You do a lot of. You've been to UK or Europe and Asia before, or the first time around Asia? The first time. Okay, cool.
Time, yeah.
Atau mungkin bisa ditanyakan pengalaman mereka soal traveling karena mereka.
Yeah, this is our first night playing in Asia.
Woo! And the first country is in Indonesia, right?
Yes.
Oke, ada lagi yang mau nanya? Mau ditanyakan? Yes? Bukan. Masnya?
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening.
First of all, I want to say that you guys play so cool tonight, and you guys said that you will launch a new album, right? Okay.
Yes.
This is my question. Is there any difference between your new album from the old one? Like maybe you just play a new instrument like drum or something? Okay.
I think so. Like the difference between one album and the next is a lot like the difference between one song and another, or within one song. Things kind of evolve in a way that's unexpected. And I guess if it has to be unexpected, because that's what all creative work is like. You don't know what it is before you do it. So I would say, we normally play with a drummer, so it's normally four of us, and we played with the same drummer on both albums. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, we this time around did get our hands on a couple of vintage organs from the 60s. So that's not mixed too far in front, but that adds, I guess, some depth to some of the recordings. That's a new thing.
Yeah, and I would say every time we've ever gone in to record at all, it's been more contemporary for us than the last time because we were so glued to old American music for so long that our songs were a lot more transparently influenced by that sort of thing. And now they're a little more contemporary, I would say, yeah.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Continuing his questions, so how do we get your songs, or where we can find it?
So if you look up the Americans on Spotify or Apple Music or anything like that, you'll find us. If you want to follow us, you can. We're the Americans Music, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or anything like that. Yeah.
Jadi bisa cari di Spotify atau iTunes, right? Apple Music or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you just want to say hi on Instagram. What is your Instagram?
The Americans Music.
The Americans Music. Langsung di-add ya. Langsung di-add. The Americans Music. Bisa ngobrol. You can send message directly.
We'll write back.
Yeah, please do. We're very lonely.
Mr. Rakesh, want to ask something?
I just want to thank you guys again for coming out here, and I hope this isn't your last time in Indonesia. Certainly, you're always more than welcome. So
thank you so much. Yeah, I hope not.
Thank you so much. So, any hopes and dreams for the future for the Americans?
Come back to Jakarta.
Yeah, come back to Jakarta.
Yes. Definitely yes. Or is there any message for the audience?
Just that no matter where you go as a band, even if it's in California for us, you never know what kind of a show it's going to be or who you can play for, and it means a lot to be on the other side of the world and be able to play for all of you and have you all come out and listen to us. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
So you guys still have one more?
Yeah, we'll play one more too.
Oke, terima kasih untuk yang sudah datang ke America. Tepuk tangan yang kencang buat America. Thank you so much, US Embassy. And happy Thanksgiving everybody. Dan tepuk tangan buat teman-teman dari Serang, Banten yang sudah hadir ke sini. Jauh-jauh loh. Once again, make some noise from Los Angeles, California, the Americans!
Station in the evening, bags around my knees, phones ringing at the end of the line, and I'm finding it hard to breathe. Left home in a dream, the future at my feet. They could only see me standing stranded in the pouring street. You know I'm leaving now, couldn't even it out. I had a dream in this town, but I'm leaving now. Broke dishes in the kitchen, I couldn't cut it door to door. I spent so much of my time alone, I couldn't think straight anymore. My heart is so heavy, beating in the dark, but I've been keeping it together ever since we've been apart. But you know I'm leaving now, couldn't even it out. I had a dream in this town, but I'm leaving now. Up that waiting on a night bus, I've been awake so long. standing still as a statue, hope hanging on a word. The ringing ends, the line goes dead. I don't know a soul in the world, but I know I'm leaving now. Couldn't even it out. I believed in this town, but I'm leaving now. Oh, I'm leaving now. Oh, I'm leaving now. Oh, I'm leaving now. I paid all my rent. All my money's gone. I saved every cent. I called my daddy mom. Said my bus fare home. Dinner in a sack. Don't care where it goes. I'm not going back. Going back. You can stamp my ticket on a night bus. I've been away so long, too long. You say I didn't have the right stuff. I did my best. All that's left is to say so long.
Once again, the Americans.
Thank you all so much. Appreciate it.
Kita foto-foto dulu. Kita bisa foto-foto bareng. Nanti di sini mungkin saya akan kembalikan ke hostnya. Sekali lagi tepuk tangan buat the Americans. Dan terima kasih untuk At America. We'll see you on the next event.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we please have another round of applause for the Americans? Before we close the event, we'd like to invite Mr. Rakesh to give tokens of appreciation to the Americans. We're also going to take a picture. Now we're going to take a picture with our Ad America logo. There you go. And also we have another. Okay, and thank you everyone for coming. We hope to see you again at the next Ad America event. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.